Good day to everyone, especially to you, ma'am. So for today, I will be discussing some of the important details of child development. So without further much ado, let us start. I will introduce to you some of these pictures and I want you to observe these. Simple as that. These are the babies. This one is sucking, grasping, and this one is kicking. So those were the movements of the babies. Simple as that. But before we are going to continue the real discussion of today's video, I want you to observe this psychologist. And I know he is very famous on his a lot of contribution to the knowledge of education. Does any one of you know about this person? Okay, this is Jean Piaget. Who is Jean Piaget? Jean Piaget, he was a Swiss psychologist known for his work on child development. So meaning to say, Jean Piaget was a Swiss psychologist who is a founder of the child development. So even we were still young or even we were still infant, he studied a lot of changes in our cognitive as time went by, which is passed from generation to generation that we have now, and we are informed to such kind of cognitive development of the babies. According to Jean Piaget, there were 4 stages of cognitive development, which are sensorimotor stage, birth to 2 years, pre-operational stage, ages 2 to 7, concrete operational stage, 7 to 11, and formal operational stage, 12 and up. But let us not go farther. Let us just focus on sensorimotor stage. So what is sensorimotor stage? A sensorimotor stage, it is the first stage of your child's life. It is described by Jean Piaget, covers the first 2 years of life. So that is the sensorimotor stage, in which it covers from 2 years of life, or there is changes of the cognitive development of the baby. So in connection to that, a cognitive development involves changes in cognitive process and abilities. So it involves changes in the cognitive process of the baby as they grow older. According to Jean Piaget, he believed that children take an active role in the learning process, acting much like little scientists, making observation and learn about the world. He also concluded that children were not less intelligent than adults. They just think differently. Have you observed a baby when they grow older? They're like very imaginative, they're very curious, and that is the baby. So that kind of development is what Jean Piaget studied for. There were 6 substages of the sensorimotor stage, but I will only discuss the first 2 substages because the other 4 substages will be discussed by my other members. So here are the following. The first substages of a sensorimotor stage is first, reflexive. Reflexive is under birth to 1 month. There are a lot of reflexive movements, like for example, sucking, grasping, reaching, touching, seeing, and feeling. Those kind of actions of a baby are really such memorable moments of life. Like for example, if you brush a baby's mouth with your finger, it will suck reflexively. Once the mother brushed the tongue of the baby will suck the finger, and those kind of actions is called reflexive. The second substages is primary circular reaction. The sensory motor scheme, making specific movements for their own enjoyment, which covers from 1 month to 4 months. actively involve his or her body in some form of repeated activity. An infant may accidentally engage in a behavior and find it interesting, like vocalization. So once a baby find it interesting, like they love this such kind of action, they will repeat and repeat those kind of movements which they love and enjoy a lot from it. So like for example, kicking, smiling, wiggle their finger, and even cooing. I have here a video of a baby which is cooing, and I really loved it so much because the baby is so cute. Okay, here is the video.
What is it, Boo? What do you think that cute little nose? Look at that cute little nose. Look at that cute little nose. Oh, look at that cute little nose. Look at that cute little nose.
That is a sample of a primary circular reaction, which is the cooing of the baby. As a recap, Jean Piaget is the founder of the child's development, and he has these 4 stages of cognitive development. And we have here the sensorimotor stage, cognitive development. Then here are the first 2 substages of the sensorimotor, the reflexive and primary circular reactions. So that's all for today. I hope you have learned a lot from me. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much, ma'am. Goodbye and God bless.